Hey guys, and welcome back to Smart Money Minds. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Tesla because Tesla is the biggest hype stock right now in the stock market. And ever since the dip in the beginning of December 2019, it has shot up almost 300% from $327 to a peak of $968. And if you look back before even May of last year in 2019, Tesla was under $200 at one point, which is insane to think how much it has jumped up by. One of the main reasons for this run-up is that in the most recent third quarter earnings from Tesla, it had finally become profitable as a company and it has positive cash flow, making everyone jump for joy and giving full confidence that electric vehicles are the way of the future. The most recent fourth quarter earnings report as well in 2019 also exceeded expectations and return on investment as well, thus causing the stock to jump another 10% overnight. News also comes out that Tesla can comfortably deliver 500,000 vehicles in the next year as well. This parabolic jump isn't just caused by a ton of people buying, it's also due to a lot of funds that were shorting the stock, and many of them had to cover the position, thus giving an even stronger push because everybody is buying or covering at the same time. So now the golden question is this: is Tesla gonna hit $1,000? Well, at this point, it did drop almost 30% after February the 4th in 2020. Like Amazon, like Apple, they all hit a top before and drop about 30% before recovering. So we're gonna look at another example stock because the stock market and stocks behave generally the same way because human emotion is involved in it. And we're looking at Beyond Meats, where it went from $25 to $239. We see that people are buying up the hype, there's big expectations for the company, and the company is announcing all these new partners and news to work with everybody and become the next best thing since sliced bread. But it gets to a point where the stock price gets way overvalued and people start taking profits. And when that happens, everybody starts racing for the exit because everyone wants to exit in the green. And this is how the stock plummets for a short period of time until more interest comes back in and buys the stock back up. And realistically, the company itself can't keep up with the expansion. This is due to competition and also just unrealistic expectations. For example, Beyond Meats has all these partnerships with all these different fast food restaurants, but recently Tim Hortons just pulled out of Beyond Meat products due to low sales. So the hype is not there as much as we really think it is, so the speculation is too high. Looking back at Tesla, we have to consider that Tesla is a relatively newcomer in the car industry, and car giants like GM or Honda are going to give it stiff competition. For example, GM plans to announce a vehicle to compete with the Tesla Cybertruck, which is the electric Hummer. When more and more competition comes up and slows down Tesla sales, or a catalytic news event that comes out and hurts Tesla, for example, if let's say the auto drive system fails catastrophically and kills somebody, that could be a signal for everyone to sell as well. This is similar to how Boeing is having trouble selling their airplanes after multiple 737 crashes. A news article just came out recently on saying how Tesla disabled its autopilot feature on a used Tesla when it was bought by a new owner, and claiming that this new owner has to pay for this feature again. This is causing people to rethink if Tesla is still a car, or is the car just a shell and you have to pay for all its features all over again. With many leases coming to an end in 2020, how is this going to affect the resellability of used Teslas? Looking at the chart itself for some technical analysis, we said that Tesla hasn't had a weekly higher low since December of 2019. We also see a huge sign of reversal on February 4th of 2020 with a volume climax, a doji candle. It's way out of the upper Bollinger Band, and this shifted momentum for 2 days where it dropped its 30%. Although it has pulled back, it is still holding, see this blue line, which is the 8 exponential moving average, meaning that the uptrend is still very much intact, and it looks to form an equilibrium and a tightening range now on the daily range. Now, using a Fibonacci retracement tool, we can retrace to see that it may set a new higher low, if not lower high, at 800 and around 60, which we can call the golden pocket, also matching up with the upper Bollinger Band on the daily. And perhaps it will tighten its range for a good period of time as the volume here starts to drop off. Now, the golden question today is Tesla going to hit $1,000 per share anytime soon? And I think that it's very possible. However, we need to look at other strong charts like Apple and Amazon. We're going to compare it to them because after a strong move, it consolidates, and after that, they tend to tighten up into an equilibrium range or an uncertain stage before breaking out again. So the question here perhaps isn't if Tesla is going to reach $1,000. The question is when Tesla is going to reach $1,000. It's not unlikely it'll hit it in the next year or two if this bull market persists, but it can also take a 5 to 10 year period. This will require a major shift in the car industry as electric cars are currently still not the standard of vehicles yet, but this is changing fast. The reason I say that is that online e-commerce is now a standard of modern life, which makes Amazon the leader of that industry. Same for Facebook because social media is now a standard in our normal lives. So Tesla needs to become a standard in the car industry and for all electric vehicles. It needs to capture more market share as it currently only stands at 12% of the plug-in car sales. I'm personally remaining bullish on Tesla, but we need to see how much of a pullback during this consolidation period and wait for things to settle down to a more realistic price, and then watch for another wave of increasing bull volume coming in to buy up more shares. And in the comments below, let me know if you have shares of Tesla and what was your purchase price. Tell me if you're bullish or bearish on Tesla because I just like to hear your perspective on things. And if you enjoy my videos, hit me a like, subscribe to my video, and if you have any tickers you're interested in for me to analyze, let me know in the comments below as well, and we'll see you guys next time.